Why is feedback so crucial? Many studies have shown that engaged employees work more productively. They provide impetus towards shared vision, values, and goals. When you energize employees to perform at their peak, the impact on performance at individual and team levels is clear, and this directly benefits your bottom line. To be engaged in your future vision, an employee needs to feel wanted. They need to know that their contribution is valued and that they are helping the organization reach its goals. When a manager provides no feedback, the employee feels ignored. When someone feels ignored, they feel unimportant. Even negative feedback is better than this.
Feedback is the breakfast of champions. The two words of inspiration for today are constructive feedback. I like to stay away from the word criticism. Feedback is the return of information about the result of a process or activity, an evaluative response. Feedback can be constructive or destructive depending on the delivery. Here are 5 tips to remember the next time you're in a position to provide feedback. Number 1, be direct, not to be confused with rude. Number 2, express concern. Concern communicates a sense of importance. Number 3, express appreciation. It gives your words extra potency. Number 4, make sure it is not personal, hostile, picky, or demeaning. And number 5, make sure it is caring, clear, and focused on improvement. And if you want to add the become better cherry on top, thank them for listening. Thank you for listening and tuning in.
Most people don't like to listen to feedback. In fact, many of us choose to steer clear of feedback on the chance it will be negative. Why do we do this? Perhaps we want to protect ourselves from hearing things we don't necessarily want to hear. Or maybe it's because we view feedback as a hammer or club, a weapon that damages our self-worth and ego. So naturally we respond to feedback with defensiveness or avoidance. But if we take a step back, what's really going on here? When we analyse our response to feedback, we can see that our brains are actually playing a trick on us by responding to feedback as a threat, when it should be considered a crucial opportunity to learn something. Even when feedback is offered with our best interests at heart, we tend to deflect it. In doing so, we dismiss observations about our behaviour that can actually help us be more effective in critical areas of our work and lives.
Stanley, great performance review. Stanley in the house, everybody. Woo! Angela, your turn.
I actually look forward to performance reviews. I did the youth beauty pageant circuit, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. I really enjoy being judged. I believe I hold up very well to even severe scrutiny.
Michael?
Yeah.
Jan's on the phone for you.
Oh, Angela, you were totally satisfactory this year.
So I want to teach you a very simple technique to both receive feedback effectively and to use it. It's a simple technique I call thank you, tell me more. And the technique goes something like this. Someone comes up and says, I've got some feedback for you. You know, I think you were not very effective in that meeting today. You know, you're really a great leader, but I wish you would have more time for us. You know, you really did a great job in that presentation, but it seemed to me like your PowerPoint slides weren't what they could have been. First thing, anytime someone gives you feedback, the first response has to be thank you. And not just thank you, but thank you for taking the time for giving me that feedback. Thank you for being interested in my success. Thank you for that information. I appreciate it. Now, you might say, am I saying that insincerely? Well, first, we have to work on our mindset about feedback. Because if we see feedback as someone attacking us, as opposed to feedback being what it really is, which is the breakfast of champions, if you will, the thing that we most need to learn, that will influence your saying thank you. So say thank you sincerely, because in fact, even if the person does not have your best interest in mind, though often they do, feedback is something that we can grow some. So we say thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for being willing to do that. Now here's